Tanya, the solar eclipse, okay. We been too late to quit, okay. Spending your whip on a drip, okay. Living my life in the tricks, okay. Where she flying in for the dick, okay. We high in the sky, the limit.
Speaking,
They're capping. I like KD. They're capping. Because chat, who in here's got a license? Who's bought a car and Donnie brings you a receipt? I've bought bare cars like privately. They do not give you a receipt, bro. Like,
the insurance is up.
Wow, man said insurance. The feds
if you want to
are
shout and yell
ops,
at me,
bro.
fine. I'm not necessarily going to shout and yell at you back straight away. But if you want to start upping the ante, then of course we can up the ante.
Moments later, the man's boss is back on the phone and threatening Sophie.
You take that pickup, yeah, on my kid's lives, if it costs me £10,000, I'm going to make your life miserable. Because what you're doing is wrong. You know what's wrong.
You can make a complaint, that's fine, it's not a problem.
Listen, you know what you're doing is wrong.
The Sentinels want to give the man a chance to prove his point and allow him to contact his insurance company directly.
I give you my patience for a long time. The least you can let me do is let my insurance speak to the office.
All they're going to do is tell us what
Well, if you
they've
do,
already
I'd
done
be
on
happy
the
to let you
tire
take that truck. Is that fair enough? Yeah, here you go. I'll put you on to the police officer.
That's a mobile number.
You're wrong. Listen.
It's the moment of truth for the truck.
Well, basically, yeah, my colleague confirmed what I would confirm. Basically saying, subject to proof of ownership, covers the place.
Yeah,
What my colleague spoke to the
Yeah,
about.
that's right. And the problem is that we don't have proof of ownership here. The driver and the policyholder both stated that that's impossible. We're not going to get proof of ownership due to the fact that they're not in possession of the V5 or the tear out of the V5, and there's no receipt or invoice.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense.
I can't confirm cover.
It's bad news for the driver and his vehicle.
We'll be seizing the vehicle then.
I can't confirm cover. All I can advise you is we will confirm cover subject to proof of ownership,
Yeah.
i.e. V5 logbook or a purchase receipt.
Exactly, and I've explained that then he cannot provide that to us at the roadside, so we will be seizing the vehicle, Section 165 of the Road Traffic Act.
No problem at all.
Okay.
So let him make that call. For him to then hear the words from his own insurance broker, just silenced him.
The vehicle is off to the police pound.
Here's your copy of the report, that says it's all on the back there.
Right, you're not wrong.
I think we've been very fair to you.
We've tried our utmost here. We've tried our utmost hardest to help you today.
I'm going to be honest. You said to me, I'll try to get him to do...
And they said no, didn't they?
But she tried her
She
utmost
did.
best to get that...
No, she did the same thing. We tried our best. Actually, I think we...
Piss
have done
asterisk.
I like you. I don't like her.
As well as being tenacious, a key part of being a Sentinel is to have thick skin.
Didn't like me, did he? At the end of the day, I mean, I don't come to work to be liked.
I think we naturally fell into our roles that day.
Boy, these
It's
are
nice to be the one that was liked
bastards,
for once,
man.
because it's normally the other way around.
The van driver was issued with a traffic offence for driving with no insurance.
That's some skills.
Even though the insurance policy existed, the driver couldn't provide proof of purchase for the van. 4 days later, it was collected by another man.
JJ, big up for the follow.
45 miles away in
That's
Lowestoft,
bro.
another Sentinel team roams the roads, actively targeting serious criminals.
Oh, have you loved her? No. Oh, I haven't had in a while.
In car 9-1, PC's Mark Williams and Jess Collison are not long into a shift when Chris Smye on control spots a target car.
One of our markers has just gone off standby. I was just trying to see where it is.
What is it?
Hey, ZK, big up. Mus, big up.
It looks like it's moving, and it looks like it's moving towards the town centre.
I can't lie, chat. I'm here for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, received that. And what vehicle is that?
Blue Ford Focus.
Blue Ford Focus.
But keeping tabs on the target car will be tricky. It's on the move.
A marker has hit a mobile vehicle on a blue Ford Focus. So we'll just see if we can locate the vehicle and check who the driver is. See if it is the Disqual driver.
Also on the hunt in car 90 are Sergeant Lee Simons and PC Danny Morse.
9-1, where are you?
The two cars must keep in close communication to try to find their elusive target.
We're Normandson Drive by the old speed camera. We've done the whole of Normandson Drive from St Peter Street roundabout. No trace, no trace.
That's not the one. No trace the other end of or...
Even with both cars on the hunt, the suspect Ford Focus is nowhere to be seen.
It's really frustrating when you can't find something and you are out looking for it and you kind of know what direction it's gone. And you're driving up and down roads, it definitely feels like you're looking for a needle in a haystack.
At the moment, there's no trace of it, but the area it's in, it could have disappeared anywhere down a variety of turns.
Just when the car looks to have escaped the sentinels, it activates another camera.
We've just passed where it should have hit, so hopefully we're not far behind it.
I think it's up there.
Yeah, there is a blue one up there, isn't there?
They found the car, and not a moment too soon. Using the in-car computer, Jess has discovered there's possibly more to this than a disqualified driver.
The driver has been arrested before for driving without a licence, no insurance, a positive drug swipe, and also in possession of drugs. Yeah, we're behind it now. It's 3 up.
With 3 occupants in the car,
We're trying to put a stop in.
Jess and Mark could use assistance from Lee and Danny.
Yeah, 9-2, got that coming towards you.
But they're still a few minutes away. So for now, Jess and Mark have to deal with the situation on their own.
Hello, just stay where you are. Just stay in the vehicle for me. Put my keys on top. Thank you. We just need to have a chat with you. That's all. Thank you for turning the engine off.
Have you got a licence, mate?
I've got a provisional license.
Provisional. Okay. No L plates displayed. Have you got a full licence? You haven't got a licence. Okay. Is the vehicle insured?
I've just been and picked it up.
Is it insured?
He said it's on the trading, so.
Are you a trader? Are you in the motor trade?
I'm not trading now, so I've been good for 24 hours. Trying to get back.
Okay. So you haven't got a driving licence? Only got provisional.
No.
Excuse your keys. Cheers, mate. Thank you. So you're actually a disqualified driver, aren't you?
No. Why?
Well, the details you just give me, you're disqualified from driving.
Why?
Well, you've been disqualified till next year.
I didn't actually know that.
You're in the situation where you've been stopped by the police, you know you're disqualified, you've been disqualified with the court, or you're expecting it because you just don't get randomly disqualified by the DVLA or the courts.
Whether he's aware of his disqualification or not, the driver is arrested.
What we'll do, see if they cuff you at the moment, because you're going to be arrested for driving whilst disqualified, okay? Just pass your hand over. So you didn't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence statement. Questions subject to later rely on the court. Anything you do say can be given evidence.
Lee and Danny arrive just in time for the driver to be searched.
Okay. Have you got anything in your pockets?
No.
Any drugs or anything, any weapons that are going to hurt me or you during the search?
No.
The driver insists he has nothing on him, but that doesn't put Mark off his search.
What's in there? Earbuds?
No.
Okay. Sarge, possible Class A. Possible Class A in there. Yeah.
It's just unfastening, mate.
That's what?
It's just unfastening. It's
Okay.
left over from the other day.
So there's amphet in there, is it?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay. Could be amphet in there. So
Okay.
Yeah, so there's traces in there. I've looked at it.
Okay, I'll go and get a bag.
It changes the approach, if you like. We've gone from a no insurance, no licence to potential drug driver, potential drugs being in the vehicle, hence all 3 of the guys being searched under Section 23 Misuse of Drugs Act.
The driver is put in the back of one of the Sentinel's BMWs, while Sergeant Simons begins searching the car.
I've got to pat your legs down.
And Danny takes one of the passengers.
It's wider stance for me. Cheers. Just got a t-shirt on under there, have you? Or jumper.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm happy with that.
The passenger hasn't got anything on his person, so Danny's attention turns to his bag.
And they've got 2 cannabis grinders. Do you use cannabis then? Yeah. Why?
Help me sleep. I've been using it recently.
Has it affected you?
Help me sleep. Really?
Any other side effects?
No.
Because it can cause issues. Mental health's a big one it can cause. Did you know that? Okay. cannabis can lead to very serious mental health issues and does
Shut
and has
up,
wrecked
blood.
people's lives.
You look like you need a
despite what
spliff,
people
blood.
think.
You look like you
Think
need a
firsthand,
spliff,
I
chat.
know it from a professional and a personal level.
No, blood.
Sure you got nothing strapped to your body, yeah?
Danny finishes his searches on the second passenger, who's regretting getting in the car in the first place.
Make sure there's in sleeves.
Yo, trust me.
Who's that, your mate?
Yeah. Just pay £20.
Let me see how long this is.
£20?
And Lee's reached the boot,
Chat, I'm gonna finish
where he's
this,
found
yeah?
some bolt cutters
I'm
and a
gonna leave one on.
suspicious-looking
I'm
bag of
gonna shop and
compost,
get rid of it. I'm gonna leave you
both
with
of
it playing.
which raise some serious questions for the driver.
You've got some interesting bits and pieces in your car, mate. In the boot, you've got a set of bolt croppers.
Yeah, I still do my work.
What do you do? What's your job?
I'm a chef.
That's some tough cake you're cutting, mate, if that's
No, honestly.
I don't know many things that I'd prepare with a set of bolt croppers. My food might look like that sometimes, but I can't think of many
Man said he's
dishes
got
that you can
bolt
prepare
cutters
using
for
a
food.
large set of 3-foot bolt cutters.
Trying
Lee
GRTA
suspects that
lift
the items
and
found
then
in the
getting
boot of the
searched.
car are the ingredients
Well,
for something
imagine that.
completely different.
Man said he got
And
a
you got
bolt
some,
cutter for food, chat.
Quite high quality soil there, mate. That normally gets imported.
Man said he's
for growing
got a
weed.
bolt cutter and he's a chef.
Yeah. I know where that is. And I know the only reason you'll have it. Where's it from?
Huh?
Where's it from?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It's in your car.
Yeah, it's in the car. But
That's
yeah,
a
what's
new
that?
one.
It's nothing to do with me. Whose is it? I don't know.
At least
You don't
say
know.
something
It's in the
other
back
than
of your
Chef Man.
car, okay? With all your other stuff, with your name on it and everything else, or the other stuff around it's got your name on it. So how has that got to become in your car?
Lee appears to have touched a nerve, and the driver refuses to answer his further questions.
What did they find?
In the vehicle, we found a few little bits and pieces of note of interest. He's a
At
chef,
user
and apparently
chefs,
in the course
FR.
of his duty, he uses these.
Just own up ATP.
Quite interesting. Also, he couldn't account for why he's got some Dutch organics light mix compost. Couldn't tell me what
How's
that's
he
for,
trying to
couldn't
get
tell
him
me
to
why.
self-incriminate himself?
The cynic in me, or the experienced police officer would say that's for growing cannabis.
The chef driver may have raised the Sentinel's suspicions, but currently they only have grounds to arrest him for the driving offences.
He's currently been arrested for disqualified driving. During the search of him, there was a little bit of trace element of amphetamine that he said he used at the weekend. So we'll be taking him up to custody now to speak to him about the disqualified driving.
The passengers are sent on their way,
You're free to go and stuff, so cheers for your time.
but not without a parting piece of advice from Danny.
Pick your lifts better next time, eh?
On his way to the station, the driver is still sticking to his story.
You understand why you've been arrested, don't you, mate? For disqualified driving?
Yeah, I didn't realise I was disqualified.
But in the eyes of the law, ignorance is no defence. After nearly giving them the slip, the Sentinels have removed another potentially
I don't
reckless
know how
driver
he's
from the
doing this,
road.
my boy, Dominic.
Their targets can run, but they can't hide.
Hey, chat.
Mad Ting.
It's 10:15
I'm leaving
on a
you
busy
with this.
Friday night
I'm
in
leaving
Leeds
you with
city
this. I'm going
centre.
shop quick chat.
A call for help is coming through on the police radio.
Tango 35, we have Skoda Fabia in red.
Motorway cops Matt Hemingway
Grab
and
me
Amy
some
Brown
sweets,
are heading
please.
into the city when they get the message.
I got you. What sweets you want? What sweets you want?
Officers pursuing a stolen Skoda are requesting urgent help from cops trained in tactical pursuit and containment.
Tango 9-1, would you show us on this TICTOK job, please?
Skittles.
Luckily, that's just what Matt and Ady specialise in.
Come left, come left.
And now they're just seconds away from the pursuit.
Grab Man Buzz Sweets.
As luck would have it, we weren't too far away.
Alright, Buzz
we
Sweets.
wanted to
Alright,
get
say
there
that
and do
on
what we're
chat.
trained
I'll
to
be
do.
back
500, this vehicle may have front end damage. It's collided shortly before the Romeo Tango unit got behind it.
Mad love.
The driver has already tried to take out one police car.
People will stop at nothing sometimes to get away. There may be desperate criminals behind the wheel of this stolen car.
Still in the ring road onto York Road, just passing the speed camera to the near side.
The stolen car is heading towards the busy city centre. If it gets there, a chase through the streets will become far more dangerous.
Get out of the way then.
The cops already have a plan.
Nice one.
His intentions there are to get 2 or 3 traffic cars involved and cause the car to stop or force it to stop.
It's going off. We're behind you, Kev.
I get really angry towards the drivers, especially on a dangerous pursuit. As part of my job, I have to try and catch you, and the way you're driving is putting me in danger.
As more units link
Who
up to
are they
join the
catching
chase,
in an Astra?
Matt and Adi find themselves right behind the stolen red Skoda.
In final stages of a TICTOK, things happen in a split second.
Another police car races in front.
3-2, Astra, move over.
And between them, they try to box in the stolen car. But the driver
Hoax
escapes
and
keeps
dreams.
going.
Tango 9-1, there's contact with police vehicles. You see 2 vehicles. You stand by. Go, 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 go.
Oh, no! Idiot. Get your arms behind your back.
The whole idea is
They was
to
playing bumper
profit
cars.
on the shock that's been caused by
Not the way my heart is
collision
racing,
that's
and
ended it,
am
really.
not even there.
I'm in shock, he's in shock. It's just I need to react quicker than he is. Firstly, to stop him driving away, and secondly, to stop him running away.
Other one. Let go.
It was only
Rid
once
him off.
we had them both cuffed up and we were taking them back to the car that you take a step back and think, hang on a minute. You expect to be looking at a grown man, what you call your typical criminal, but it's just a couple of fresh-faced kids who look like rabbits caught in the headlights.
While the cops get to grips with the kids in the car, back in Leeds, PC's Matt Hemingway and A.D. Brown are still dealing with the 2 lads stopped in a stolen car just outside the city centre.
Yeah, we got involved in this. We are damaged, front, side and rear. We've got 2 112s.
The 80-mile-an-hour chase has left the stolen car and 3 police cars with thousands of pounds worth of damage.
Kids.
But at least the teenage lads seem okay.
You sure you're all right? You're not injured at all?
Just a bit shaken though.
Scary business, innit?
Yeah, I don't even know why I done it.
It soon unfolds without you knowing about it, really, doesn't it?
He's just driving the way he's seen on TV or films or computer games or whatever. But when it's real life, there are consequences, and I think the whole incident had shocked him. He must have been scared out of his wits.
The teenager is just 16, too young to drive and too young to drink, but he still needs to be breathalyzed.
First one.
He blows 0, but it's not the end of his problems.
Swap his cuffs over. Go on then, mate. Just hop out.
It's a 61 plate Skoda. It's somebody's pride and joy that's been stolen. You know, he's taken that decision to drive off and cause havoc and mayhem. So he's going to have a night in poker for his troubles and reflect on what's happened.
Both the teenage boys will be taken in for questioning.
Yeah, you all right there, aren't you? Yeah.
It's not just the teenagers who are in trouble. Matt and Adi will have to justify the damage to their car.
He had a right good go.
Yeah, no. I tried to stop him with barriers, but... And then obviously you come along.
I said, it's not going to be happy.
Damage to police cars alone, there was a bill for over £20,000. That's not to mention the car is stolen from somebody that is written off. It's a big incident.
When the cops are involved in a collision, it's not just the arrested who face some difficult questions.
Were you driving, Aidy?
Yeah.
Polish out that.
You injured?
No.
You been breath tested?
No.
All the police drivers involved in the pursuit have to provide a breath test.
Thank you.
I don't think I could have done anything different. If I'd have stayed away and not wanted him to make contact with me, he'd have just got away and the pursuit would have gone on and on and on.
The stolen Skoda is taken away, but Matt and Aidy have the challenge of getting their own car back to base.
Yeah, we're going to try and limp it back. All in a day's work.
Today, the team are in Leeds, West Yorkshire, and PC's Mick Roth and Gary Panther have spotted a couple of guys in a £30,000 Audi Quattro who don't suit the type of car they're in.
They look particularly unkempt, young lads, you know, hoods and that kind of thing. Straight away you think, how can they afford that car?
Gary and Mick want a closer look at the Audi's registration to see if the car or the people in it are linked to crime.
Bravo, Golf 54, Victor. Stand by for. Victor Romeo, Victor. That'll be quick as.
You can see the lads fidgeting around in the seats. Their body language kind of dictates to you, these people aren't happy that we're following it.
Just one entry on that Audi A3 Sport. Stop check.
Huh, big profiling about can't afford where probable cause.
When they did the left, that is the left to say to us, we don't want you to follow us, and let's see if you do or not.
Not light up yet, not light up. Can see what the stop check for.
Driver would check that all in order.
It's not all in order.
At Dominic always
The Cox 3
happened,
Series
but it's an
BMW
old
is a
car.
fast car, but it's not as quick as the Audi.
To capture these people, we need to employ unmarked vehicles and high-performance vehicles. We need to match what they use, really.
At Stavros
Because
gift
they
bottom
do,
right.
Even now, they still have the edge on us, in all honesty. We're on it.
At our ODD RZZZ24 Big Facts.
What is it for this? What is it?
Hold 5 down.
X-ray tango.
He's failing to stop. He's failing to stop this one. I'll get your road name in a minute. Turn out, everybody.
The Audi's speed and the driver's reckless driving is making the chase high risk.
X-ray Tango 17 urgent. We've got a vehicle failing to stop Water Lane at Holbeck. It's Bravo Golf 54, Victor Romeo Victor. Double crew TPAC training, an unmarked road traffic vehicle with lights and sirens. Requesting TPAC, please. It's a right onto Stocks Hill, still at Holbeck.
We're on interrupts. It's Stocks.
At Dominic, I had it in my A3, but it was at MK11999 1.8020. The sport topped out past 155 low.
The decision to continue the chase is made by officers in the control room. It's a tough call.
Speed is 3030, Topmore side at Holbeck towards Beeston.
Officers in the control room want more information.
Can you confirm type of vehicle?
It's an Audi A3, Bravo Golf 54, Victor Romeo Victor.
There is a lot of risk. It's constantly going through your mind. What happens if I turn this corner and they turn this corner and somebody's in that road?
TPAC authority here, please.
Finally, they get permission to continue, and they've closed the gap.
Yes, acknowledge. It's a left. Sorry, it's standby. Near side indication is continuing. We're still Cemetery Road towards Beeston. Can we get to more traffic units into area 99, please? It's a left, Cemetery Road onto Beeston Hill. Speed is 50 miles an hour. He's on the wrong side of the road. Back to the correct. Speed 60 and increasing. Down towards Hunslet Road.
There's still no sign of backup.
Yeah, authority has been granted for tactical pursuit. May I remind you...
It could be time to end the chase, one way or another.
Yes, that's... Hit him! I'm gonna...
They call that tactical contact.
Still going, go on.
Gary's out to grab
That
them, but the
needed
car is still
polybushing
going.
would
If you
handle
don't take that
better
chance, then
now.
You might never get that chance again. And if you allow him to go down that road, he might knock somebody over. That were our chance, and we had to take it.
Mick's now on his own and a long way behind.
X-ray Tango 17, this vehicle is continuing. I don't know a road name, we're back the way we come. It has sustained damage. We have made contact with the vehicle. Can I have units towards, please?
X-ray Tango 270.
It's Malvern Grove, 7 by 4 D campers, 2 out and running, Malvern Grove. Driver's a white male in a blue jacket. They're out and running down Malvern Grove, back towards Main Road. 2 white males, one's in a blue jacket. They're continuing straight on, hold on. Yeah, they're straight across, I'll get you a street name. Into Gardens.
The runners have disappeared, and Mick's run out of steam.
Kind of lost my eyes and ears there, and I'd lost the lad who could run fast as well, so...
Cameraman needs to keep up.
I'm his running legs because he just cannot run.
Sycamore Fold, get everyone to Sycamore Fold. They're running to Sycamore Fold, I've lost sight of him.
I was really mad because I knew that they had a head start on me, and I knew as soon as they turned that corner, they could go anywhere. And I also knew my particular team was some distance away. So straight away you're thinking they're going to be away.
Down in here.
200.
What members of the public are saying, they've gone to ground in Sycamore Fold. Somewhere.
He's pissed.
In here! We need a surround on here. Yeah, the 2 white males, about 5'10", both a slim build.
Over the
Driver's
first
got
fence
mousy
law.
hair. Front seat passenger's got short dark hair. 20 to 25 years. Driver's wearing a blue anorak type jacket with a hood on it. He's 9 attending.
Identifying the suspect shouldn't be a problem, but first they've got to find them.
At the minute, we don't have anybody in custody, so these lads have run off into gardens and what have you. They've had a good head start on me, and we're just getting some officers into the area, try and get it surrounded the area, and if helicopters can come up, there's a good chance they've gone to ground because they've run a fair distance from where they were.
As the cops form a cordon around the area to keep the runners from the Audi penned in. Back in Leeds, the police helicopter has joined in the search for the men who ran from the Audi Quattro. And Mick has gone back to the scene of the crash to find Gary has made an interesting discovery.
You found our number plate, haven't you, guys?
Yeah, I've located our number plate, and obviously this carry a bag with quite a large quantity of cannabis inside.
5 gardens over in
obviously,
Gone Law.
Bagged up in separate, smaller bags. It's obviously been located where the passenger door was, so he's obviously thrown it out of the vehicle as he's hit this curb here.
Hit him!
Video from the in-car camera proves that the bag was thrown from the passenger window when the Audi was rammed by Gary and Mick. Half a mile away, one of the wanted men has been seen jumping
You
garden
missed
fences
to
by a
pit
plainclothes
16-year-old
officer
driving
just around
mad
the corner
and to
from
guys
where
getting
Mick
away
lost
on
them.
foot after a chase.
No way, see where I missed it.
Going over the fence now. It's come out from the shed, going over the fence towards 15 Mount Street.
She just wants some love. I just want some love. And she just wants some drugs.